welcome back to the Scottish Beauty and Spa Guide. My name's Pamela and today I'm going to share with you all a tutorial on how to cleanse your skin like a professional. Now, I've been a professional beauty therapist for over 20 years now, so I've done many facials in that time, so I just thought this would be a helpful video to create for you all, maybe to pick up some tips and new techniques and just get the best from your cleansing products and the best from your cleansing routine. And the cleanser I'm going to be using for the tutorial is the Ishga Active Cleansing Lotion. Now, this is natural, organic, and it's a Scottish skincare company, and their products are award-winning, and yeah, if you've watched my other videos you'll know how much I love them. This one, as I said, is natural, organic, it's seaweed based, and seaweed has so many amazing skin benefits, so I've been loving using this every day as my cleansing lotion. So yeah, I'll link it below if anybody's wanting to check it out. So what I would normally do when I was cleansing my skin or a client's skin is I would usually just put a few pumps of the product or whatever your cleansing product is into your hand. I would probably go with 4 for this cleansing lotion. If you were double cleansing, you can do obviously twice. But once you've got about that much product in your hand, what you're then going to do is you're then just going to rub your hands together very lightly to spread the product on both hands. You're then going to apply it to your skin, so I usually just start in the middle of the face, and what you want to do is just place it down at this point and just sweep it over, going up the neck, over the cheeks, across the forehead, and make sure that you're taking it across the chin and over the nose. So once you feel that you've placed your product down, you then want to start massaging it gently into your skin. Always make sure that you include the neck area when you're cleansing your face, because obviously we can have makeup or dirt or grime from the day that we've maybe picked up, and the neck can give the age away as well, I would say. So you want to make sure that you spend a few minutes just massaging the product into the skin on the neck, and you can just do kind of slow lifting kind of techniques like this. So you always want to be pulling up the way, up the neck with the product, and then I would usually just go back up round the face. So you just want to kind of take your time, you just want to really take your time when you're massaging the product into your skin, just to make sure that you get the best from the ingredients that are in it. If you do have any breakouts anywhere, or if you do have a lot of heavy makeup on certain parts of your face, you really want to spend a few minutes just massaging the product in there as well. And it can also be quite relaxing just to take your time when you're cleansing and kind of slow down the process. A facial massage is always really helpful, just to relax the muscles in the face. If you do have a tight jaw, spend a few minutes massaging your jaw. Anything at all. I would always opt for cleansing as opposed to using wipes to take off your makeup, just for the fact that when we use a wipe, obviously not just for the sustainability side of it, but wipes can be quite, they don't really cleanse your skin that well at all. So sometimes you find that you're actually just moving the makeup or whatever's on your skin, the dirt just round about your skin, and they're really quite drying as well on the skin over time, so they can cause a bit of sensitivity and dehydration if used long term daily to cleanse your skin. So I would always say opt for like a nice cleansing lotion, or cleansing balms are really good as well. I do love using cleansing balms as well, and they're very rich and nourishing, so I would recommend something really kind of that has a good texture that you can spend a few minutes massaging it into your skin. And we always want to make sure that we're going to sleep at night with clean skin, because at night time when you're sleeping is when your skin's renewing, so when you're sleeping it's regenerating new cells then. And if you go to bed with your makeup on, it usually can cause aging of the skin. You want to make sure that your skin's thoroughly cleansed, that you've taken off all your makeup. If you do want to do a double cleanse, you can do that as well, just to make sure. But you just want your skin to be able to breathe at night, and yeah, just be as healthy and clean as possible while you're sleeping, so it can just keep healthy and glowy. Obviously aging of your skin would happen a lot faster if you weren't cleansing it on a daily basis. Once you've massaged the product into your skin and you've got none left on your hands, and obviously you can see that it's massaged right into your face, obviously then you're going to wash it off. So usually when I'm washing it off my skin, I would just use like a towel and mitt like this, and I would just dampen it and then just take off any makeup that's on my skin with that. Once you've got your hot mitt, then you just want to wipe it across the face, making sure that you remove all the cleansing product from your skin. This is also great as well, like just to lift any dead skin cells from your skin as well, just because it's a nice hot towelent cloth. So as you can see, it's lifting a lot of the foundation off that I had on my skin. I would say especially if you are using like cleansing balm, I can't recommend using like a mitt like this enough, because you want to avoid cotton wool. That's the worst thing to take off cleansing balms with, or if you're using a cleanser. I would always say the quickest and most convenient way is just to use a nice hot mitt, or just splash your face with water, just whatever feels most comfortable. So as you can see, that's removed all the makeup from my skin that I had on, and it's obviously now on the mitt. So yeah, that's a great cleanser. I do have a little bit of a breakout on my chin here, so that's why it's always so important, if anybody does have any breakouts or any irritation on their skin, it's always so important to make sure that you cleanse your skin and remove makeup every single day. Our skin does break out for different reasons, and I kind of thought it would be quite important as well, just by making these videos, to share that obviously our skin changes day to day, and that can be dependent on different things. It can be related to hormones, it can be related to the food we're eating, how much sleep we're getting, just stress levels, these different things. So I think another goal would be just to encourage people, you know, perfect skin doesn't exist, and this is really what real skin does look like. And if you do have any breakouts on your skin, or anything about your skin that you think, oh, it's not perfect looking, that's real skin. So I think it's so important that we embrace that, especially now with so much on maybe social media that's kind of shown edited and filtered looking skin that does look flawless and perfect. You know, that's not really the real world. There's usually maybe been something done to the skin to achieve that look. I've seen so many different skin types and faces that I've worked on throughout the 20 years, and you know, an honest opinion would say that real skin doesn't look perfect and clear every day. So, you know, if you do have a blemish or you have a little breakout, just know that it usually will clear up. Just make sure that you're using gentle, natural, organic products, and yeah, you're really making sure that you're cleaning your skin, and just be mindful about maybe, you know, things that you think might be causing that, that are in your lifestyle. But yeah, these things usually just pass over time. So I just feel as if it's so important that we embrace our natural skin, and you know, anything that's on it. You know, perfect skin doesn't exist. So I hope that kind of message gets out to a lot of people through this video as well. The product that I was using for my skin, just wanted to tell you some of the ingredients that are in it, because it is so gentle and natural. So anybody that does have irritation in their skin, it's such a gentle product. So any breakouts on their skin is perfect for helping heal and repair those. So it's got Scottish natural spring water, which is harvested from a natural spring out in the Outer Hebrides, where they have some of the cleanest waters in the world, where they make their natural organic Ishga products. It has that natural Scottish spring water in there. It also has nourishing cocoa butter, which is an important thing to have in products and cleansers. If you do have an oily skin, a lot of people kind of fear putting anything too rich and nourishing on their skin, but sometimes if you go the opposite way and you go for something really dry and dehydrating to dry out your skin will keep producing more and more oil, more and more sebum, because it'll know that it's not getting enough. So it's just finding that perfect balance, that when you're using something, you are feeding the skin at the same time. Even if your skin is a wee bit oily, you know, I wouldn't say completely dry it out and dry out that oil, because it'll encourage more to come. So that's just a little tip. So this one does have nourishing cocoa butter in there, so that'll help balance everything out. When you're washing your skin, it usually is quite a, you know, sometimes it can dehydrate the skin anyway, so this will just help rebalance that. It also has jojoba oil in there as well, which is very natural oil that's great for acne skin, skin that has breakouts. It helps speed up the healing, repairing time of them too, so it's very gentle, very natural, very soothing, great for problematic skin. It also has bergamot oil, which is a very calming oil for the skin, so it's going to calm any irritation, any breakouts down as well. And it also has citrus peel, which is a little bit brightening, and vitamin E. So yeah, I just thought it's a great cleanser, and I've enjoyed using it so much. I just thought it'd be good to share that with you. And once you've cleansed your skin, the next step would be to use a toner, because when we cleanse our skin, it changes the pH balance of our skin. So we want to return it back to its natural pH balance. So when we tone, that's what that does. One that I'm using again is Ishga Natural Skincare. It's the Hebridean Marine Toner. Again, natural, organic, yeah, just all the good stuff. So usually I would just spray this on my skin after cleansing. You can spray it onto pads or just spray it onto your skin. And it's just so lovely and light and refreshing, and yeah, again, just lots of natural goodness in there, the Hebridean spring water, and yeah, it's just so good for the skin. And the next step after toning would be moisturise, which is so important to keep our skin young and healthy and protected throughout the day and night. So the one I've been using every night is the Ishga Antioxidant Marine Cream, and this is it here. And actually this is an award-winning moisturiser. It's won so many awards. You'll have seen it in many of the magazine that it's won many awards. It's such a beautiful cream. So this is what it looks like. So again, it's natural, organic, it's not full of any chemicals or anything that would irritate the skin. It's just pure natural organic goodness you're feeding your skin with. So I would then, the last step of the process would be moisturise, to obviously put the moisture back into your skin and protect it and keep it hydrated. So I would probably take about that much and then you're just going to again spread that between your fingers. When you do spread it between your hands like that, the product, before placing it onto your face, it actually warms up the ingredients and this helps activate them, so you're actually going to get more from them when they go onto your skin. So that's why we would always do that first. You warm up your hands to activate the ingredients and then apply it to the skin. And again, you want to sweep it over the full face. You want to make sure that you take it up the neck, which is so important, again, like we said, to keep the neck nice and young and youthful, so that doesn't give away your age. I think a lot of people maybe just moisturise their face and they always forget about the neck area. And there was a photograph that was out recently about a lady that had always looked after the skin in her face, but as she got older you saw the difference in the texture from here to here. So if you do see that picture online, I think she was in her 90s, you'll notice why it's so important over time and over all the years to always put cream on your neck and just all over your face. So again, once that's on, this is quite a light moisturiser as well, so what I sometimes do is I just kind of sweep it around the eye area. You don't want anything too heavy around the eyes, so this is just perfect, just kind of doing circles like this. And just always feel where the bone is when you're going around the eye area. Again, you want to keep the eyes young and youthful as well. So yeah, I've done a wee bit more than I thought I would in this tutorial. I did think I was just going to do a wee cleanse, but I thought that might be quite helpful just to share the toner and moisturiser with you as well. So that's just like a really good like daily cleansing routine for anybody that's looking to find one to follow. And yeah, as you can see, my skin's glowing after that. The condition of it, I would say again that if anybody does have breakouts on their skin, I would say that if the majority of your skin is clear, don't focus too much on maybe a few spots that you do have, because sometimes that's what happens. We zone in on a few little tiny spots and the rest of your skin. Sometimes you could have like 90% clear skin everywhere else, and then you maybe just like hone in on those couple of spots that you might have. So like, don't be disheartened if you do get a breakout of sorts. Just focus on the rest of how your skin looks overall, and these things, like I said, will pass, and they're always obviously will not be there forever. So yeah, perfect skin, like I said, doesn't exist. You just want to look after it, make sure you're using beautiful natural organic products in your routine. Deep cleansing your skin is so important every day. So I hope you found this video helpful, picked up some tips that you maybe don't already use at home when you're doing your routine. If you found this video helpful, please leave a thumb up and even comment below if you found it helpful, or if there's any other videos I can make for you that you might quite enjoy. And I'll link all the details for the Ishga below as well. And if you haven't already, I'd love it if you could subscribe to the channel just to really help support it. Here I do share Scottish skincare tutorials and Scottish spas, so I'd love for it if you could join and subscribe to the channel too, and I'd really appreciate that. You can also find me over on Instagram at the Scottish Beauty and Spa Guide there, where I've got a whole feed full of tutorials and yeah, lots of pictures, lots of spas as well, so you can also find me on there. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.